Okay, so this is going to be by far the most important bit of information I can give you regarding probably VSG or hernia, but especially hernia or any abdominal surgery that you have where they're going to change stuff or reroute stuff or repair your wall. I had the ventral slash abdominal hernia, umbilical hernia done Thursday. This is Sunday, and I've been home for 2 days, and I got to tell you, I didn't know. My surgeon didn't tell me. My nurse didn't tell me. Hydrocodone, the pain medicine that I'm on, and Advil, if you need to be on Advil, can constipate you. And in my earlier videos, I had already posted that you should get on top of that for VSG, but I should have heeded my own warning. Last night, I almost went to the emergency room. I was so constipated. I was near tears. My stomach was killing me, and I couldn't go to the bathroom. I hadn't passed gas for like 2 days. I haven't gone to the bathroom in 2 days prior to last night. I had been taking some milk of magnesia anyways because I was like, I'm sure I'm going to need that, but I hadn't gone to the bathroom for 2 days and had been on a regular probably 3 doses of that a day. And I was not on a stool softener. Pretty much had been eating a little bit of cheese, which is really, really, really fucking stupid. So last night I had some friends over. We were watching the Matrix trilogy, and I just started to feel incredibly bad. My stomach was hurting, and I stood up and I felt like I was going to have a baby. I mean, it was just so bloated. And even now it's incredibly bloated, like still super bloated and swollen, and it's still painful, but I didn't know what was going on, and I kind of put it together. I could tell the pain wasn't strictly the muscles in the stitches. The pain was inside. It was like that you need to go to the bathroom, but you can't. And when you had this surgery, you don't want to squeeze. You don't want to, like, when you try to go to the bathroom and it's tough and you kind of squeeze your abs a little bit. Oh my God, I was in such pain. I laid down on my back and I put the gel pack that I have. I have this gel pack that I put on my stomach, hoping that would ease it, but it was like I realized that I need to go to the bathroom. So I drank a bottle of magnesium citrate. I had my girlfriend go to the store. She got some for me, and normally that'll work within like 20 minutes. It's like saline is what it is. It's salt, and it wasn't coming out. I could feel it getting worse and worse. Not only that, but more than likely the solution mixed with food that I had eaten. I had a little bit of wine. All that probably started fermenting and causing gas, and my stomach was hurting so bad. And I mean, I can tolerate a lot of pain, and I was damn near tears. I was standing up and doing this figure 8 kind of rocking because it helps babies to get their stuff moved so they can go to the bathroom. And I just, oh my God, I mean, I literally almost went to the ER or called an ambulance. I ended up taking some stool softeners last night. I took 3, and this all happened between 8 p.m. and midnight. So for 4 hours, I was in utter agony, man. And I had my girlfriend go to the store and grab 2 enemas, the Fleet enema packs. They come like this, and she's very, very, very squeamish. I asked her, I pretty much begged her. I said, please, I'm going to have this. It wouldn't go. I wouldn't go to the bathroom. And she put on rubber gloves, and she was getting ready to do that for me, and she was just like about to puke, and she's like, I can't. And I wasn't upset. I understand. Some people can, some people can't. And I used to do enemas all the time whenever I was detoxing, way back in, when I first changed over to vegan, vegetarian. And so I don't mind doing them. But when your abs are killing you and you got to lie on the floor and get on your side and do that, it's not easy. And I was like, oh my God. And I didn't want to go to the emergency room. I knew that I just needed to go to the bathroom. So I laid on my bed, put a towel in there, and it hurt so bad I was twisting backwards to get back there with the enema nozzle. And I did it, and within like 15 minutes I was going to the bathroom, and it was such relief. I sat there for an hour. I was like wiggling on the toilet and make sure that it came out, and it was slowly but surely coming out, and it was absolute torture. It was worse pain than the actual surgery. So I'm here to tell you right now, you make damn sure I don't care which abdominal surgery you have, anything where your abdominals are going to be cut on or manipulated or whatever, make sure that you start a stool softener in the hospital or wherever. Ask them for one. Hydrocodone and Advil will cause constipation, and they send you home with hydrocodone a lot. I would have magnesium citrate ready in case you have to drink it. You don't want to wait until it gets so bad. Like I hadn't gone to the bathroom in 2 days. That's way too freaking long, man. Don't wait that long. Go ahead and get that started. I took milk of magnesia. I would take it as directed. I probably drank too much. I mean, I was just overdoing it because I was in emergency mode. And then finally, I would also have enemas ready. And don't feel like they're gross. Don't feel like you don't want to use them, because I'm telling you, you'd much rather do that than bust your stitch, do some damage to your internals while you're in the middle of healing. And going forward, today I've had nothing but smoothies. I had a banana smoothie with blueberries and a little bit of baby spinach in it, and some almond milk and some flax seed, which is really good for fiber. So I am not gonna eat any meat, which I don't anyways. I'm vegetarian, but I do eggs and fish sometimes. I'm not gonna do any eggs or fish. No cheese. Cheese is very constipating. I had 2 cheese sticks yesterday. Just completely idiotic that I did that and wasn't even thinking about preemptively taking care of this. I'm telling you, man, you guys have been following my channel. I try to give you the best advice I can possibly give you, and this is paramount. I was in extreme, excruciating pain. So I had to double up too. I have another one of these from my last surgery. I had to put 2 on because I was so bloated that I thought I was going to explode. And I was terrified that I was hurting my surgery. So all I can do now is lay back, rest, ice it, make sure that my stomach stays as flat as it can, make sure that it doesn't swell. You got to take care of yourself, man. I'm blown away that they didn't tell me any of this in the hospital, which I knew anyways. From my past experience, I knew. But it just didn't occur to me, and they didn't make it a thing, so it kind of, I didn't think about it. Anyways, that is absolutely the #1 thing that you should do, have an ab surgery. Get a stool softener started, drink Miralax, milk of magnesia, whatever it takes. Emergency will be this. This usually will clear you out within 30 minutes, and even more emergency will be your enema. Have them ready. Don't be afraid to use them. You'll thank me later.